Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone.
Good morning, barely, guys. I am I'm exhausted. It's been a rough night. So I've not put my makeup on yet. I'm so red because I got burnt and stuff, so just ignore that. But it's been crazy. Snuggles woke me up in the middle of the night for starters to let him out. I let him out, that was fine. Then I went back to sleep. Then Johnny woke me up crazily because the tyre on the car, on the white car, on his car, completely flat. So I drove the car last night working Uber, so it must have got a puncture somewhere, which happens around here. Like if you just could be driving on any normal road and there's nails from all the new builds and stuff around, so it's happened to my other car like 2 or 3 times, like crazy. So he woke up and had that. So then I had to drive him to the other side of town at like 5:30 this morning to catch a ride with someone else to work. So that was that. And then I come home and went to sleep, and I completely slept through my school alarm to get the kids ready for school, to take them to school. And Joseph was on his phone for like 2 hours and did not wake me up. Does anyone else have a teenager that is like this? He goes, I just thought I didn't have to go to school. I'm like, wake me up or check on me. Something could have been wrong. Like, look at the time, you know? So it's like nearly 11. The kids have only just gone to school, so they're at school at least. I've rang our ACV and they're going to have to come and change the tyre, but Johnny has taken the keys to work, so I can't open up the garage. He'll still be able to, I actually just checked and I can still lift the boots, like the boot up, so at least we can get the tyre out. He can change the tyre, but I can't drive the car. Where am I thinking? My logic here. So we were going to go get the tyre fixed, but because the car's on a leasing thing through his work, it has to go to Mitsubishi, I think. So I'm going to have to go to Mitsubishi and see if they can fix the tyre or whatever, replace it, whatever they have to do in time for Johnny to take the car tomorrow, because he can't get a ride tomorrow. There's no one else from where we live going to work tomorrow, so he has to drive the car. So that's my day. That is not what I expected to do today. I expected, oh, you can't really see right now, but I expected to be cleaning my house up today because it's Monday. Like, everyone's gone. Yes, I'm going to clean. I want to clean the house. I've got to get Joseph's stuff ready for camp because he has camp tomorrow. We're almost ready. There was just a few things I had to get, like, pick up for him. But it's just so much going on. And I was going to work tonight as well. So I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in. But we're going to see how we can go with the day. Oh, also, hey Snuggies. I have to do some groceries today. I just need, like, anything I couldn't get at Costco, I need to get today, because yesterday I still got, like, I got some milk because we'd run out. I got some fruit and veg, just a little bit. So I spent probably about $20 yesterday on just chopping that stuff up, but I need more of it. It was just a quick, oh my gosh, school's going back, we need to get that stuff. So, but I need to go do a proper sort of other shop today to fit in with all the Costco stuff we got. So I'm definitely going to be doing that as well. Hey, Mr. Snuggler, did you wake me up last night? Yes, you did. You woke Mummy up at, I don't even know what time, 4 o'clock or something. All right, feeling a lot more human. I put my face on, tried to fix my hair a bit. I actually let my hair dry when it's wet, and I don't like doing that because it just looks really, all tattered and stuff. So, but today is one of those days that I just had to do that, so that's fine. Anyway, where am I up to? RACV came. They actually came within the hour, which was good because they're super busy. Like he said to me, one of the jobs he's got to go to, they've been told an hour he goes, but it'll be 2 hours because it's a bit out of town. And he's just so busy, like flat tires everywhere, batteries. That's usually most of what they do, he said. So yeah, anyway, he changed the tire. I've got the other tire in the back right now. Here's the nail in the tire. The problem is with this one, it's on the edge, so I've got to take it to Mitsubishi and just see if they can actually repair it, because they might not actually be able to repair this one. Yeah, they may not be able to repair this one. So in that case, where's my glasses? Up here. I have to go somewhere else for the tire, Mitsubishi said, because who the leasing's through, which is SG Fleet, it's just part of Johnny's work, and we end up with the car at the end because we pay the leasing and stuff, but it's just something that, it's a benefit that he can do, like a salary sacrificing, and because he travels, it's worked out so much better for us financially. Like, you wouldn't believe how much better it is. But the thing is, because it's on that, then they control where we get tires from and stuff like that, and it's all covered because of how we pay the leasing and stuff. But apparently it's not at Mitsubishi, which is a real pain. So I'm going to drive over the other side of the town right now and go and get them to have a look at the tire. They told me they'll be able to look at it and see if it can be repaired, and if it can't, then I've just got to figure out the next step, because I really have to get this car done for Johnny so he can actually go to work tomorrow. Otherwise he's going to be stuck and not being able to go tomorrow at all. Well, we ended up here. Well, we ended up at Bob Jane T-Mart because went to Mitsubishi, and the tyre definitely can't be repaired because of where it is. It's on the edge. They said the way they repair punctures is they drill holes and all this, and it can't do it because it's on the edge. But then looking at the tyre, they said it's probably due to be replaced anyway, which they said in the service, but because our next service is really close to when we just had it, because of the car accident, things got a little bit messed up. They didn't say about the tyres, but you know, we would have to come to here to replace the tyres. So with the leasing, yeah, Mitsubishi aren't allowed to change the tyres. We've got to get it done Bob Jane. So it's a whole thing. Anyway, he's taken that tyre to at least fix that up, and then when Johnny comes home, we're going to drive the ASX, like the Mitsubishi, down here, and they're going to do another tyre. So they're going to try to do 2. If it needs 4, then they'll do another 2 in about a week's time or something. So it just depends what the leasing company says. So that's it. So what a mess. Now I'm like so lost for the day because it's 1 o'clock and I have not done any cleaning like I hoped. And I still need to get some groceries, sort out dinner. Oh my gosh, today is just one of those days. I'm just trying to think of what to do next, quite honestly. I think I might have to go home. So I'm gonna go home, have some lunch, do a little bit of cleanup if I can, manage some in the kitchen, and then we might head out and get some groceries before I have to actually get the kids from school. I'm going to make this for lunch. No, it's not good for me, but I really like it and I really enjoy it. So every now and then I go to Aldi and buy myself one. I think they're like 99 cents or something. It's just a noodle thing, but because we like the Aldi beef noodles, it's our favorite brand, I like buying the cup one as well. So we're gonna have that for lunch today, just because I am running out of time like you would not believe. Like, it's just insane how today has gone for me. I honestly have so much that I want to do today, and just this week in general, because I wasn't feeling the best last week. I'm a little bit behind in posting videos. Let me turn the kettle on. Yeah, a little bit behind in posting videos. I got into a habit, as you may have noticed, doing, what is it? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 5 days in a row, and then I'd have a couple of days off, and then I was doing that. And generally that's been working really well. However, I am just swapping a few things around just in life, because I just want a bit more time to do some other things as well. And then Uber is my other thing, obviously, as well, that I need to work out. So what I've done, for those that follow me with all my working from home stuff, this is flat, by the way, so that's why I'm throwing it out. Yeah, I have spent the last probably month trying to do more on YouTube so I could flip my finances back to, you know, cutting a little bit back on Uber. So whatever the money was that I might say lose from there, I might sort of make up for with YouTube money, just, you know, my work, my business stuff there. So that's what I've been doing, and it's worked pretty well, especially with like Uber. Obviously you've got to take, with the business stuff, I've got to take tax out too, but then you've got petrol and all that to sort of consider, and just other bits and pieces too that I need to consider. So for me it's worked, and it's worked really well. However, I have some other things that I want to do business-wise, and create, and just not just video stuff, like just this mum at home business stuff that I want to do, that I need a little bit more time for. I still want more time in the house, because the house is like, I just can't even show you right now. It's just disastrous, especially because I wasn't feeling well over the last few days. I had really bad headache, and my monthlies come unexpectedly, and they have been very different to previous. So I've not really done much, to be honest. I've just not felt well at all, and I've had real bad headache and stuff. So I feel fine now, but I'm just like, oh, the house is so bad. So I'm looking at, yeah, trying to do more in the house as well, and just trying to balance everything as is, and trying to put more forward in, you know, my passions and purpose, I call it, in my own life as well, you know what I mean? Because I really got into a habit when I started Uber. It was just so good to have a reliable income that which was flexible. So if I couldn't work or didn't want to work, I didn't have to work. I could just work whenever I want, you know. So I got into a really bad habit over those 12 months of not really doing much with This Mum at Home business stuff. And obviously the money's dropped a lot there. So I'm like, yeah, well, now I've got the Uber, but is that really making up for it? Is it making up for the fact that I'm not in the house as much and being able to do stuff? And it just was constantly a rat race. So I am just working it so I'm just balanced a little bit more, that's all, and just putting my priorities different, I guess you could say. So there's no point having all this money if I can't, you know, I'm just wasting all I'm doing is working, you know, basically. So it's different if I'm working on This Mum at Home stuff, because I'm in the house and I'm able to do things and with the kids and Johnny still, and just have a better balance, like even just spending more time with Johnny, because it's just when he's at work, I was doing this and then having to do kid stuff and house stuff, but then he might be home, but then I'm like, well, great, now I've got the opportunity to go out and do more Uber. So, you know, we don't see each other a hell of a lot, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to change up things just a little bit, you know what I mean, to work out better. And I just need to refocus back on the business too, like, because I really let it slide, very much so. So I'm working on that stuff, but the house is a real priority this week, because I was in Isabella's room on the weekend and I was like, okay, got to clean this up. She did her best, but then she just gets stuff out again. The problem with Isabella's room right now is I just feel like she's just got too many little things. She keeps creeping stuff into the house from her friends, like her friends at school. All their parents are cleaning out, and then they're letting the kids come to school and give stuff away. And then Isabella's taking it. So now I've got their stuff and I'm like, okay, we need to draw a line here and just not have so much stuff. Because she can't keep it tidy. It's got no placement. It's just crazy, you know. So I really need to get into her room. I tidied it up on the weekend. She's messed it up again, but it's not as bad as what it was, that's for sure. But I just need to be able to do a clean out. Ugh. And I was selling, if you watched that video where I was selling everything for $2, that was really good. It worked really well for a couple of weeks. But now I'm down to stuff that people just still are not buying because it's just not stuff they want. So I have stuff I need to take to the salvos, and it's piling up again, you know what I mean? So I want to sort of change that as well. I think, yeah, I just need to bite the bullet. This is the best thing about when you move house, let me tell you. When you move house, because we were in that first house for about 10, 11 years, and then we decided, no, we want to move. We want to just an area that felt a bit safer, because that area we lived in was on a main road. It got a bit crazy. Just over the 10 years, you know, when we first moved in there, it was fine, but it got crazy. So we wanted to move, and we did move, and that was during the start of COVID. I think it was 2020. And then the owners of that house, when it was time to renew the lease, which we were in there for 18 months, we signed an 18-month lease, they needed to sell the house because obviously it just COVID, everything, they just had to sell it. So they needed us out because they had to do things to it and wanted to sell it empty. So we had to move again, which was totally fine. We found this house and this has been perfect. If we need to move again, we will. Like we don't care about moving. Anytime we move, we're kind of like, yes, you know, it's a better option for us. We can control the pricing of how much we're paying each week too. Like really, if we wanted to move into a place that was less than this to save some money, we could do that. Whereas obviously if we've got a mortgage, we've just got to pay whatever has to be paid and stuff. So we've got a little bit more flexibility, which is really good. Like we could probably cut off another $50 a week if we really wanted to. But we really like this house and where it is, and the size of it. Like, everything's quite perfect for us. But in saying that, the lease is going to be coming up, gosh, in the next couple of months we'll know if the owners want to renew or not. The only reason I think they would not want to renew is if they have to sell the house, because again, the cost of stuff. In Victoria, if you have a rental property, like an investment property, there is what they call the COVID tax. It's only in Victoria. Like, my dad's got rental properties up in Queensland and stuff, and they don't have it up there. But in Victoria, and the owner told me this, there's a COVID tax. So that's costing people a lot, where they just can't keep the houses either. They need to sell it. So I just don't know. Otherwise, I think we'd be fine and we would be staying here. If we need to move again, we know where we want to go. So we'll probably move over that way. But yeah, we're just going to wait and see. But what I'm saying is, the beauty of it, because we've moved, a couple of times in the last 5 years, when we've done that, oh, it's so good to move and to know exactly what you've got and do a clean out, and you're not dragging stuff around. Definitely when we stayed in the first house for the 10, 11 years, we accumulated, is that the word? So much stuff. Oh, it's this Poppy at home, hang on. What I was gonna say is, we accumulated so much stuff that because you don't move, you don't sort of think about it. So it was good when we moved. Hang on. Hello, this Poppy at home. I just got you on video. It's okay, I'll just stop the video. I'm gonna go talk to Poppy for a bit and I'll be back. I'm just trying to put all the Costco stuff away. If you haven't seen it yet, I do have a new Costco haul up, so definitely have a look at it. We spent a lot, so definitely have a look if you're interested in seeing what we got for our money, basically. We spent over $500 that day. But this is the water now that they have there. They don't have the 1.5 litres. They have the smaller bottles, but not the 1.5. So they come in a 4 litre now, and there's 4 of them. So it's 16 litres, and it was just under $7 for us, which is a good deal. But it's just storing them is the problem. And in our fridge, they have to lay down. They can't stand up. We can in the back fridge, but not in this one, so that's a bit of a pain. The only thing is, I could move down the shelf, but then I can't keep my little drawers on that I've put on here from Kmart, so I'm still trying to work it out. But I just thought, oh, I'll show you guys the water, because I know a lot of you look at the water and buy it too at Costco, but this is how it's coming now at our Costco. All right, top up shop done. So this is kind of stuff that I, are not likely to buy at Costco, which is why I got it in my top-up shop, basically. So I'm thinking, yeah, first week of the month do Costco, or fortnight, I could do that, and then the second week do a top-up shop for things that obviously I wouldn't normally get at Costco. So things like this popcorn. I bought this popcorn, I bought 4 bags because it's on sale for like $1.75. I love it, the kids love it. You do pay a bit more for this than the Aldi one and the home brand ones, but the quality of it is better and it's got less hard bits, and that's why I like it. I buy the big bags like this and just break it down into smaller bags because it just is cheaper. You could buy the 5-pack bags and stuff, but they're so expensive. So we just got that. Costco sometimes has the sweet and salty one, but the kids aren't keen on that, so I just get the plain one. Shapes. So if I can get shapes for $2 a box, and no more than that, then I will buy them and break them down into my own snack bags. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not that long, you know what I mean? I can do that. If I was to buy the big box from Costco, it's about, I think it's a little bit cheaper, but not by much, than buying the $6.50 box for the box of 15. Do you know what I mean? So it's more of a bulk buy convenience thing at Costco, but cost wise, then I'll do it this way if I can get the boxes for $2. So got 2 pizza shapes, 2 barbecue shapes. I got these actually from Aldi. They were at Aldi, and yeah, that's a good price to get them for $1.99. Sometimes obviously they can be on sale at the normal supermarkets, but for example, this sale week, I think last sale week they were on sale somewhere, but this sale week they're still $2.80 on sale at Coles, I think it was. So this was a good bargain. I did buy these from Aldi just for something different. I didn't see these on sale anywhere else, but they were $2.99 at Aldi, which is not a great price. There's 160 grams in it, but we don't really buy those, so I just thought I'd get them and try them with the kids again and see if they like them. Got 2 bottles of soft drink for the kids from, just for dinner, well, for all of us, for dinner, basically is when we have soft drink. And I bought them from Aldi for like, I think they're $1.15. Stir fry sauce, Aldi has this one, a sweet and sour, and then a honey, soy, and garlic. All 3 are really nice. It's only $1.99 for this jar, and it's a 500 grams. So compare your prices with that, but I can definitely recommend this one. Oh my gosh, tastes so good. The jar looks probably smaller because of the shape of it, but I don't think it is. I think it's about the same, if not more, than like Canton and stuff. So have a try of this if you haven't tried it. It's really good. So I bought that to do some stir fry. I did get some honey. Let me check the price on that. $4.99, which I think is pretty good for this size. I just needed it and I didn't want to go to the other shop again, so I grabbed that one. Long grain rice, how much did I pay for this? I think it was just under $4 from this for Aldi, and it's a 2 kilo. We like that one. I'm not a big fan of like the jasmine and balsam or something, I think it's called. I can't remember the names, but I'm not a big fan of that. We like the long grain, so I just always get that one. The grapes from Aldi were pretty good. This whole lot here was around $3. I think it was less than $4 a kilo, so that wasn't bad. I did get these at Woolworths, and I only bought them because I wanted to see how big they were, because they've shrunk down. Same with Coles, they've shrunk down their ice creams. Like the cheap boxes of ice creams you used to get for like, oh, I don't know, like $3 or $4. They've shrunk them down. I don't know if the mils are the same. I don't know. I'd have to look on old grocery hauls. But the box is now $5, which is expensive. I need to check the price of the Coles one. I actually thought these were bigger than the Coles ones, but now pulling them out, they're definitely not. So if Coles is cheaper, I'd probably get them from Coles. But yeah, just for a dessert. I also got these 2 1 litre dairy-free ice creams. They were on a really good point still for me, but Johnny prefers dairy-free because he gets stomach aches and stuff like that, so he's lactose-free stuff a lot of the time. So I bought this actually for him. I don't think anyone else will eat it in the house because they probably just prefer regular ice cream, but at least it's something for Johnny, and it's a pretty good one. It doesn't say this one doesn't say coconut in it, so I don't think it tastes really coconutty, which is good. And this one, let me just check. Yeah, this one doesn't say coconut either, because the problem with like dairy-free ice cream is usually it's always done with coconut milk, which then tastes like coconut all the time, which is fine, but it's the same sort of taste all the time, so it's not as nice, you know what I mean? So anyway, I got these, see how Johnny likes it. I did get from Woolworths the 6, I got 2 of each of these, 6 of these for $5.10. It was at Woolworths on sale. We like Yoplait brand yogurt, as you guys know. It is a bit more expensive, the quality is a bit better, but we just like the taste too. So I got these mainly for Isabella's school lunches. Punnet of strawberries from Aldi, which was, I think this was, yeah, 500 gram punnet. They look pretty good, and they're a good snacky size, which is good for lunch boxes as well. These were just over $5 for that, which I thought was pretty good. And last things I got were the dim sims here, which were $12, I think, or $12.50 a bag. We don't need this many, but I know we'll end up buying them eventually. I got them because they're on a really high point still, so I grabbed those. The potato wedges were actually on a high point still as well, just the home brand one from Woolworths, so I got these. These are $4.50 for 750 grams. The bag sizes are getting smaller and smaller. And the price, if they can price their chips and wedges and stuff under $5, then they're usually doing it because they're bringing them down to 750 gram bags. Like, they're pretty small. For us now, it depends what I'm serving this with, but if we were having like just one of our party food Friday nights and having, I don't know, nuggets and these, for example, we probably need more than one bag. We probably need like a couple of bags. We wouldn't cook 2 bags, but we'd have a bag and a bit, you know what I mean? So that's the only annoying thing. So if you could buy 1 kilo bags, you're probably better off. But yeah, we like wedges. We're going through a wedges phase at the moment instead of a chip phase. So we got those, and I could make them myself, but they've got more oils and stuff like that on it when I do it. Obviously from home, it's not as controlled. Potatoes are super expensive anyway, so I'm still paying out the cost. So for me, convenience-wise, definitely, but even as a cost, honestly, and health-wise, these are probably a bit better. Yeah, they're not so bad. So yeah, we are enjoying these. The total spent for this top-up shop is $90.61. Can you believe it? Nearly $100 for just this, which is insane to me. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. I'm not so mad about what I spent at Costco now because I feel like I got meats and all that kind of stuff. It just was worth it, you know what I mean? But I'm always going to need these little things like this that I'm not buying at Costco. So I will forever still be doing, obviously, top-up shops at the other stores as well. The kids are home. Hi, Snuggies. You're home? Guess what? We fixed the car. Daddy and I went and fixed the car. Joseph's out playing some basketball. Isabella's getting her daughter changed for gymnastics class. Practicing his basketball skills before he leaves me for camp. Oh, he's leaving me. Jose, don't leave me for camp. Stay home. Can you stay home? No. Oh, you're even doing her hair. That's impressive.
Yeah.
How's she going in gymnastics?
She's going good. She just started yesterday.
She just started yesterday?
Yeah.
Wow.
I taught her a bit of tricks.
She what?
I taught her some tricks.
You taught her some tricks?
Yeah. I
Wow.
think it's kind of weird. But here we go.
Oh, I love your outfit, Phoebe.
Thank you.
What a nice gymnastics outfit. Oh, so she's heading off to gymnastics class now, is she?
Yeah, I really like it.
Really?
Yeah. And I still think it's really good.
Really? I'll have to come and have a watch. See how you go.
I do at home really.
Oh, that sounds fun.
My uncle, my uncle and my mom.
Your Uncle Joseph.
His house.
Okay. Oh, because she's only 5, right.
She hasn't jumped on a trampoline since when she was probably 2.
Oh,
She's old at her cousin's house.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, all right. I'm looking forward to it, Phoebe.
Remember,
Show me what you've got.
remember Auntie Layla?
Auntie Layla.
Yeah.
Oh, when she went to Auntie Layla's house. Oh. Oh, wow, Phoebe.
I can show her what I can do.
Does she do flips?
Oh yeah, I can do flip.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's impressive. That's super impressive.
She can do it. She said when I'm old enough,
Yep.
she can teach me.
Oh, yep.
Touch the roof. See?
Oh, you're touching the roof. I see. Oh, of the house.
Yeah.
Oh. Impressive, Phoebe. Very impressive. Well, I better go start some dinner, I think. I'm going to start dinner and I'll tell you about the car. We're doing Kievs tonight with sweet chili tenders and dino nuggets. Can you tell everyone's having different stuff tonight? And then I've got wedges in here, which there's quite a lot, but one packet is just not enough now. Ah, water. Life. I love water. Johnny hates water. He will not drink water, plain water, hates it. The kids and I are just like obsessed with cold water, absolutely love it. I am going to cut up some salad. Doing a basic garden salad. We like to have garden salad always in the fridge. If you've been watching me for a long time, I used to actually, just pulling out the yucky bits, I used to have all the salad stuff separately in glass containers because we would take a lot longer, and maybe in winter time we would take longer to actually have them, but because we've had warm weather, I am just putting it in the one bowl now because we're going through it so quickly all the time, so we kind of just have it that way. Oh, I need a knife. Just, Isabella, can you just shut that glass door? Just anyway, what I was going to say about the potato wedges we've got, whether it's the wedges or the chips, have you guys noticed that the bags are like 750 grams now? It's rare to find a 1 kilo bag, and it's rarer to even find like a 900 as well. Mostly it's just all 750 grams. We bought the McCain's chips because we actually like I think it's the pub style ones, and they have this seasoning on it, and that's really nice. Like, you don't need to add extra salt or anything like that, so we like it. But the bag's only 750 grams, and we had one the other night, and there just wasn't enough for all of us, honestly. It was so bad. So we kind of then have to buy 2 lots, which then equates to like, just over, if you're paying normal price, like over $10, the wedges tonight were on sale. That's only a 750 gram bag as well. So I had to buy 2 bags. So I've used probably 1.5 bags at least. But they were on sale for $4.50 maybe, roughly. But that's nearly $10 in chips. Like, it's crazy. Hang on. Restart. Okay. Yeah, so it's like nearly $10 for a dinner worth of chips, which we just air fry. We don't like fry them in oil or anything like that. But if I was buying potatoes, I guess potatoes are expensive, so that's probably why. If I bought potatoes, like a bag of potatoes now, it's kind of, I've got to weigh up what's better, time saving, because I'm just going to cut them up like that anyway, and they're probably worse when I do it because I put a lot of oil and things like that all over it. So it's probably better to have it as is and then have them in the air fryer. We rarely have like a mashed potato because, one, it's hot weather right now, so we just, yeah, prefer obviously having that. Otherwise we do rice. Rice is really cheap. I think everyone likes it. I always say this, kids and Johnny's favourite food is rice, like it's crazy. So we often do rice, but I don't have much rice. I don't think I've got any rice at the moment because I used it for Johnny's big cook-up, which I don't even know, it might be on the channel by the time you see this video, but otherwise it'll be coming up. I've done a massive cook-up for him for work, so you'll see that. But yeah, but anyway, back to the car. So I forgot to take the camera with me, so I couldn't tell you guys, but Johnny and I went to Bob Jane T-Mart. I don't know if it's called Bob Jane T-Mart or whether we just say that, but Bob Jane, the tyre place, and he got approval from the leasing company to do 4 tyres. So he's actually just changed the one that we needed, and then he's going to do the other 3 when Johnny's got days off. So so expensive though. Like, he didn't give us the exact price, but he had originally said to me it was going to be around $1,100 for 4 tyres, but that was him giving us like a cheaper option. But the leasing company said no, it has to be Bridgestone tyres, like it has to be the equivalent of what's already on it. So I'm going to say it's way more than that. I'll have to look it up online, but it's going to be more than $1,100, but it comes out of the leasing pool and stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to have the money up front, so it's okay. Yes, honey. At what? Oh my goodness. You left Phoebe sitting by herself watching it, and what happened? Snuggles come up to watch with Phoebe. Did you want to sit up there with Phoebe, Snuggles? Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. That's very cute. So yeah, the tire's done. We just got to take it now. So hopefully we don't do another run over. When it's happened to my car 3 other times in the last probably 1.5 years that I've got like some sort of screw or nail in my tire, it's actually been fixable. Like, you could they can fix the puncture, so it's okay. But like I said, this time it was because it was on the edge, so I think it's pretty rare that it'll be on the edge like that. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. But yeah, I mean, it will happen again, guaranteed, but just hopefully it doesn't happen anytime soon, I would say. It's just so much of that is on the roads around here because of all the new builds, like all the houses and stuff. So it's just a bit annoying. But anyway, all done. It's fixed. Johnny can go to work tomorrow, not worry. And now tomorrow for me, I think I'm going to be at home tomorrow trying to clean up, because tomorrow I'll actually have time to do it. Yes? What are you doing at school?
So I'm making the shop, you know.
Oh,
the
yes.
weaving shop. So like, I'm going to have like 2 sticks and some wool, and like I'm going to wrap it around and keep
Why don't you go and get it so we can show them what it is? So Isabella's in grade 3, but it's a grade 3-4 class. I think it might be in your, is it in your pencil case? Like your chest? Your pencil chest, I think.
I think
maybe. Anyway, they are doing like, they have to run their own store. So her and her friend want to make...
we don't have to run our store.
Oh, so what are you doing?
So I asked if me and Anastasia asked if we could make a stool.
You asked if I thought it was part of your class.
Yeah, we just asked.
Oh my.
Make a stool, and she said we could. So
Oh. Oh my gosh. So well, how are you gonna sell the stuff? You're gonna have to tell the kids to bring money to school. Maybe you should do it to raise money, honey, for the Sparsh thing or something. Oh well, Isabella's very much like me. She's a little entrepreneur. So she's come up with wanting to do a stall. I thought they had to do it as part of class. So they're going to make these things that they made in their, I think it was orientation week with their teacher, and they're going to make them and then sell them at school.
I can't find it, but it's really cool. You guys will like it.
Oh.
Since I left my other one at school, I'll show you an example when I bring it back to you.
Ah, yes. All right. Well,
I said did.
who did you ask about this? Did you ask Mrs. Stevens?
Yeah, she said.
And she said yes?
Yes.
So maybe what you should do is if you should raise money for Sparsh or something.
We already.
I don't think they'll be okay.
We have lots of money.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but I don't think they're going to allow you to sell it and keep the money, honey, at school.
Yeah, we're gonna raise it for school.
Okay. Maybe you could raise it for the class, and you could buy the class super dupers or something on a hot day, or
Oh yeah.
maybe you could do that. Just down on the ground. What I usually do for Joseph on camps, and this is a good idea. I mean, it's a good idea to do this on holidays and stuff for kids as well, but not that Joseph's a kid, like a little kid, but it still works for him on camp because I don't want him to panic about going and having a shower and then trying to sort out clothes, because especially at the teenage age, Joseph at least gets nervous about, you know, people seeing his jocks and, you know, getting naked or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So I try to make it as stress-free as possible. So what I've been doing, I'm just checking the socks, because we've got socks that are odd and all sorts of things going on. So what I try to do to encourage him to have a shower, because a few years back they went on like a 2-night camp or something, and he did not shower at all, and he needed a shower when he came back, because he was just too nervous about taking the clothes in and, you know, doing all of that. So what I discovered works really well. Let me just find these socks. Oh my gosh, there's like mishmatches of everything. Was to have like each day's set of clothes, but to roll them up together and to put his jocks in the middle. So he never packs like pajamas for his school camps, because he just sleeps in his clothes for the next day, which is fine. Like, it's usually just shorts and t-shirt basically. So, and he doesn't really have pajamas aside from his boxer shorts, you know. So it just works well to do that. I've got some spare underwear in this packing cube here, which I won't show you his underwear, but I'll show you the packing cubes. And they're just the ones we always take on holidays. And then there's a spare t-shirt and a spare pair of pants. But the weather's going to be all right, so I'm thinking he'll probably only need shorts and t-shirts. So we've done that. But I have one packing cube for underwear and socks, spare underwear. But otherwise, his sets of clothes each day. And I did say to him last night, I'm like, do you want me to set that up again so you can do it easily? And I just rolled it up for him. It's not that he can't roll these up, he can, but if I do it, I just do it a bit tighter and neater, so it's not going to fall apart if he picks it up and his jocks aren't going to fall out basically. But yeah, so I always do that. So with what I do, because the shorts and pants are always just black, that's what he wants to wear, I put the t-shirt on the outside so I can see what t-shirt it is. So very easy, very quick and easy, and it's a good way of packing. It's a really good way of packing like that, like when you're doing obviously holidays and stuff with little kids as well. And with little kids, because their clothes are smaller, you can put them in Ziploc bags, and that works really well too. But Joseph's bigger now, so unless I get really big Ziploc bags, they're not going to fit in there like that. And we also did this, I did this on the road trip. If you have a look at the road trip we did, the month-long road trip we did right up to the Whitsundays and back, because we had nights where we were just staying one night, staying over, and that I did that for specific days because it was just easier to take those in to the hotel room for the one night and stuff for the kids. And yeah, we did it that way. So this is good. I think 1, 2, 3, hang on, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh yeah, that's right, it's done. I was like, I don't know if I've packed enough. He did get all these clothes out first. See, packed in there like that. There's not a lot because they're not going for that long, but yeah, he did get all the clothes out and everything first, and to say what he wanted to wear and stuff, and then I just checked just to make sure he didn't forget anything. And then they've just got a towel, a couple of jumpers. I am packing one of these bags for him, so he can put dirty washing into it, which will be good. And then he's actually got, oh, I still had a couple of old plastic Aldi bags, but otherwise I would have gone to Kmart to buy some of their plastic bags, just small ones. I rolled them up and put them in his, where's his backpack? I don't know where it is, but his backpack in the pocket, because he gets car sick. So when he's on the buses, when they go on these trips, he's gotten sick before, especially if he doesn't sit up near the front, and he'll just throw up, and he's thrown up like in the middle of the floor and stuff before. So I always now, whenever we go anywhere, I kind of try to have plastic bags with us so he can use that as a sick bag if he needs. So that's all done. The only other thing is, oh, this side. So this is his suitcase. So this side has his clothes and towel, and then if I can find the zip, this side here that zips up, this is where we've put the sleeping bag. See? And he's got my hoodie there because he's grown out of his, so he's got mine now. So the sleeping bag just goes there. So that works perfectly well for us. Like I said, it's just so much easier when they go camping, like on their school camps, than trying to pack away a sleeping bag too. And it'll be easy and quick for him to pack up as well. He wants to take his pillow. He doesn't sleep on a high pillow because he likes a really low pillow. So I'm thinking that instead of him trying to carry that by itself, I think that's going to fit in the suitcase. I should be able to put that down. It's pretty thin and soft. And then, yeah, we'll seal that up and he can just take it like that. All done. Oh, no, we need the toiletry bag. Oh. Will the toiletry bag fit in there? I think I can expand this bag actually. Oh, I think I can. Oh, yes, I can. All right, maybe we'll have to do that. And then that will help fit the toiletry bag in there as well. Oh, air conditioner's on. All right, we're off to Kmart and the bank because they are allowed to take money, just because they're going to be stopping at like a bakery or something on the way, I think it said. Joseph asked me if he doesn't spend it, can he still keep it? He's asking me that because I've not given him pocket money for the last 2 weeks because he hasn't been doing his jobs. Like he might do it like once for the week or something, like dishes for example, or not feed Snuggles when he's supposed to and that. So I've not been giving him pocket money because I'm like, no, you need to do your jobs and right now you have to do them and you're not getting paid anything because you haven't been doing them. So now he's trying to get money out of me that way. We shall see if he comes back with money. We'll see. I'm not going to like send much with him, maybe $20. I think that's plenty, especially if they're only like gonna stop for food or whatever. He'll have his lunch and everything packed, plus they are already supplying lunch and snacks as well on the way back, so it's not like he needs money for food. It's just an option for a fun thing if they want, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go get money out, and then I'm also gonna stop in at Kmart and buy a plastic bag, like the 15-cent ones, because it's the only place I can think of that sells plastic bags anymore, and I want it to hold like to put his sunscreen, and he can put more dirty clothes in and stuff if he needs to or whatever. I might get a couple of bags actually, and then I might get one of the big bags for the dirty clothes. It'll be better than that supermarket bag because that's quite small. I might do that, and then I'll get the smaller bag just to hold the sunscreen. But yeah, plastic bags, that's where I go for plastic bags now if I need them, is Kmart, because it is the only place. All right, so let's go get this organized, see what I can find. Smaller bag for the sunscreen, and big bag for the dirty washing. I think this is a great idea. I wish I thought of this one earlier because I would have actually told some other friends that have got their kids going. Actually, maybe I'll message them just so they, if they're trying to think of something to do tonight for their kids for camp, that might be a good idea. So maybe I'll do that. I also got this toothpaste. Has anyone had this before? It's like, it says charcoal, so charcoal, I know, like back in the day was for cleaning and cleansing and stuff, and I don't know if I've seen, I have a feeling like 15 years ago or something, before the purple Smile, you know, is it High Smile, that toothpaste, before that came out and that whitened people's teeth, which actually works. I've not used it, but Johnny used it for a bit and I was like, whoa, what has happened to your teeth? Like, it really worked. It's super expensive though, so we haven't had it since. But I do remember my friend Stacy back in the day having a charcoal toothpaste like this that you had to like order online. You couldn't get it like just randomly on the shelf, not like nowadays. So I don't know, I wonder if this will work as well. try to make my teeth a bit whiter, because my teeth are quite yellow as age has gone on, and since drinking coffee, like they definitely have gone yellow. I clean my teeth, but they just go yellow, you know. I think it's the coffee mostly. So I'm gonna give that a go. It was only $5 in Kmart, so I thought that was really cheap, especially for toothpaste, because that's quite a, well, it looks quite big. 115, yeah, 115 grams, so it's actually pretty good. Plus it's just the total 12 care things, so antibacterial, all of that. So I know, we'll give this a go and see what happens. I'll let you know. All right, everyone's in bed, including Johnny, because he's got to get up super early in the morning. Finally, everything's packed for Joseph, so that's all good. Isabella is, I had to tell her, please go to sleep, please go to sleep. She is writing up, like, she's making sticker bags, she's writing up little Ziploc bags for little weaving kits, I think they're called. Like, she is going to school thinking she's going to open up a shop. And I said to her, you need to ask the teacher's permission first, because they won't like that, like if the kids just show up and start trying to sell stuff. So we'll see how she goes, but I'm very proud of her, because she's like, I don't want to lose my job, I've got to make sure I do it right, Mum. She's just so funny. But I was just going to say, I'm watching Australian Idol right now. I have not watched Australian Idol in, oh, she's crying? Oh, Giselle's crying because she's safe and she feels bad because she's safe. That's weird. I was going to say, I've not watched Australian Idol in, honestly, like 10 years or something, like such a long time. But I was bored, so I started watching this seasons, and it's so good. Like, the singers are amazing this time around, like just so different to what I remember Idol being. Like, it's just, they'll have anyone with different looks and just talents, and like, it's so good this year. Like, they're really, really talented, and yeah, it's been good. So I hope you guys are watching it. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look, because it's been really, really good. But yeah, that's my night. I'm going to watch the results show tonight and see who's in, I think, the top 8. And now I'm going to, actually, I'm sitting here on my computer. I'm going to have my ice cream that Johnny bought, because he surprised everyone with an ice cream tonight, just Maxi Bonds. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to edit some videos and try to get some videos up on this channel, because I don't have anything at the moment. I think I said this earlier, but I think I'm going to switch to doing every second day again, and not just doing the 5 days in a row and then 2 days off, just to throw a little bit more balance into the mix of trying to do some stuff. So I'm going to do that, but I need to get this. I think I'm going to do the Costco haul. So if you haven't seen it, by the time this video is up, you'll actually see the Costco haul will be up on the channel. So definitely have a look at it. It was over $500, but we got like 150 of it, was about 150 was like meat sort of stuff. So it was like, you know, obviously as to be expected, you know, with what we got and stuff. So my plan for that one was, though, to spend a lot, because we haven't been for so long, like nearly a year, that I thought if I spend this, then hopefully I can maintain it over like every couple of weeks or something, and just get bits and pieces and stuff. So we'll see how that pans out. I'm not quite sure yet. So I am trying to fit the Costco into the mix, though, because it just helps me save so much time and stuff in the kitchen. So I'm looking forward to more Costco stuff for sure. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog. Thanks for sticking with me today. I probably rambled a lot today, but I just thought I'd pick up the camera and just have this day as a memory for us and the dramas of the car. So we can look back on it and laugh. And Joseph going on camp, of course, too. I just wanted to record the moment because, yeah, he's in year 9 now, guys. So not many more years of school to go, and stuff like this is kind of, you know, a memory for us. So yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I